Okay, welcome back. So since I posted the last two videos, I've had quite a few questions about vibrations and do I think it's going to ruin my phone. Only time will tell. So far it hasn't. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a short ride. I'm running in the background on my phone a vibration app, which is recording what vibration I'm getting through the bike at the moment to the device. So when I put the video out on YouTube later, I'll have that trace so everyone can see what vibrations I'm getting, or the phone's getting. So I fitted my quad lock, and then I'll do a comparison, same route with the quad lock, phone in the quad lock mount. It hasn't got the anti-vibration part to it, so it'll be a true reflection of what is actually coming through the bike, whether it's worse on the bars or whether the Cradle does reduce vibration. I used to have the quad lock on the bike, and then I sort of got rid of it because I had the Nav 6. I just leave my phone in the pocket. But now with this connected Cradle, I'm hoping that, you know, it's safe. I can leave the phone in there and, you know, there's no issues whatsoever. I'm hoping BMW have done their research and tested it, because I can't see them releasing a product that would cause damage. I looked on the interweb to see what Apple classed as frequency wise for damaging the phone or the optics on the phone, and I couldn't find much. All I could find was their support page saying high volume or high performance motorbikes, high frequency for extended periods of time can cause damage to the optical image stabilization, but it doesn't say what frequency range it is. So all hopefully I'll be able to show you compared to the two is that the trace for the Cradle is lower than the trace for the quad lock, and if it is, and you can see there's a massive difference, then, you know, it should be safer for the phone. And my personal view is it, you know, it's mounted over the suspension. You know, it's a couple of clamps that it's got to get through to get to the Cradle, and that's all damped, and the Cradle itself is probably damped. You know, so like I'm sitting here now and I got a little bit of vibration in the mirrors. That's the XR for you, but nothing on the TFT or the phone. Obviously when I go over a pothole or, you know, a bit of banding on the road, then, you know, I do notice it then, that there's a shake, but it's not a shake, however you're seeing it, it's not a shake in the sense of like it's just getting worse and worse and worse. It's just a shake as in you've hit something that's caused you to the suspension to compress. What I did notice with the quad lock on the bar is that there is a very noticeable shake, and you can see the quad lock vibrating. So to me that isn't vibrating. It's shaking when I go over a bump, but it's not vibrating. That's my opinion on it. Well, only time will tell, you know, if the optics go then yeah, like some people have suggested, I'll keep a second phone in the Cradle. So I'm going to do some roads, dual carriageways, A roads, B roads, some good condition, some shit condition. I'm not going to do the motorway because it is blowing a gale. I think Storm Franklin's in, but I'll try. You know, I'm not going to intentionally ride over potholes because I don't want to damage my bike. But as you can see here, you know, the tarmac's in shit state, which is something I'm finding recently, is that all the roads are in shit state, and especially around Wales, they've been reducing the limits on the roads, saying it's pollution or it's safety. And what used to be a national road, which was amazing, is now dropped down to a 50 or a 40 out of safety or pollution. And invariably, I think it's because the roads are shit. But I digress. One of the roads, for example, which is an amazing road, I used to ride it all the time because it is a stunning road, is the Balkan, the Ricos road going up to Hirwine, Penderyn. Used to be a national, you know, really nice road. As soon as the GLF signs came, bang, away. Now it's a 40, and nothing's changed. You know, the road is a little bit in shittier condition, but nothing's changed. So I think they've done it for pollution reasons. Yeah. What are they going to do when everything's electric? You can go like fuck then, can you? Oh, don't get me started. Anyway, so we're heading out of Bridgend. Audi up my arse. It's a 7 plate, so it's not a police car. So go fuck yourself. So I'm going to head up the A48 towards Cowbridge, off towards Pencoed, then at Pentramite Cross, back along the dual carriageways, some in-town riding. And then I'll put the video together. Oh sorry, then I'll do exactly the same with the quad lock, same route, same speeds, same everything, line choices, the works. And then I won't film that because that'll be boring, and I'll put the two traces together on the video and you'll be able to see the difference. I think there's going to be a marked difference. I mean, the XR has revvy, vibration, you know, it's one of the things that is criticised with. The Gen 2 is a lot better, but still it's a vibration revvy bike. So yeah, it's not a bad day actually. It's not. I'm not cold. What temperature is it? 12 degrees. Yeah, summer. Speed camera down here last time I drove down here, so gotta remember 40 mile an hour. For fuck's sake. Really? fucking prick. Yay. There's a new speed camera down here, mate. You fucking dust. So yeah, like this band in here with it. Tarmac meets tarmac. Ain't very good. And the roads are dry for a change. It's got to be mindful of debris and shit. Okay, some GLFs. That's speed camera. No, it's not. Fucking white vans. Okay, pension right across. So that's a fairly nice sweeping road, and this road's a bit tighter. More GLFs, I like it. Bit windy though. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Yeah. Rain those horses in. Fucking hell. So yeah, this road isn't in great condition. Rather than re-tarmac the road, they just fill a pothole. couple of things. Ooh. Oh. Well done, lady. Well done. Well done. Whew. Fuck you, fuck you. Yeah, so what I was going to say is a couple of things I've noticed using the Cradle, which I didn't notice when I was doing my reviews. So one of the obvious things is the fact that the bigger phone is offset, so it's not the centre. However, where you are on the bike on the map is in centre line of the bike. Centre line of the bike, which I thought is pretty nifty. So you'll always remain in the centre of that bike. Another thing that I've noticed, so I went to Porthcawl, 3-step hill. Again, they've dropped it down to 40 mile an hour, and it's up double white lines all the way up the road. This will show you where the double white lines are, and where you know, roads that you can't overtake on, and it'll also show you where roads, you know, when you get arrows to come in, so you've got a little overtaking zone before double white lines ahead, or it'll say to you, you know, the road needs to come, the road's coming back in. And it does it. I can't show you at the moment, I'll have to find, but you get little grey squares on either side of the road. So yeah, that's really, really, really good little feature. I love it. People don't indicate. It takes a second, not even a second, like, just gives you a bit of confidence that they're going where you think they're going. Fucking hell. She's alright. So that was a different type of A roads compared to the A48. Just the normal roads around the area. Quite bumpy. And again, you know, I've been able to read the screen the entire time. I can read, you know, Philindra Road, Philindra Avenue. I can read all the writing for the different street names that I can see up ahead. A bit of dual carriageway instead of M4, be a bit sheltered from the wind. Magpie Central. Gonna be really lucky. Quick shifter on this bike is absolutely amazing. I still forget that I've got one and then change gear by using the clutch, but when you're gunning it, that quick shifter, wow. So a bit of dual carriageway now, back towards Bridgend. Stay in your lanes, guys. Got my new tinted visor on, which is doing well in the low sun. Normally on this road there's a speed camera right about there. So if you ever come down this road into Bridgend, yeah, just be mindful. So just do cruising speeds as if we were touring, you know. And to be fair, what the old Gen 1 was criticised with vibrating mirrors, and I don't get that on this bike. I can see clearly everything in the mirrors. Nothing's vibrating on the TFT or the Cradle. So I'll go up towards Princess of Wales Hospital, pull over and put the quad lock on, and then go back to the start and do the exact same route that we've got. See the potholes everywhere? It's mad. I've never known the roads this bad. How close he is, dickhead. Look at this. It's a fucking roundabout. Can't see down there. So yeah, so once I've done the quad lock, I'll give a quick impressions just to say that visually the difference. Okay then, so just coming to the end now with the quad lock. Done exactly the same route. Have a look at the traces from both runs and form your own opinion. At the end of the day, you're responsible for your own phone and how you do it. I'm pretty sure BMW would turn around and say the same. Unlucky. We've done our best to make sure it protects your phone, but you know, we can't control how you ride, what bike you're on, all that sort of stuff. Bike, I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, so for me, I'm quite happy running my phone in the Cradle with no issues whatsoever. I think it's a cleaner install, there's less vibration, it's easier to see, I can use it hands-free as opposed to anything that I put on the bars. So I hope this helps. If you've got any questions, then let me know. Oh sorry, before I go, another concern that someone had was waterproof. So I can't speak for every phone, but I did a lot of research on interweb for the iPhone 12, and it's got an IP68 rating, which means that it can stay submerged up to 6 meters for 30 minutes. If I find myself in that position, I don't give a fuck about the phone. So hopefully it's water resistant, and it's in pretty sheltered place. So unless I park the bike up for a considerable amount of time, leave the phone in there, and the wind and rain are driving this way, I can't see it getting that wet, to be fair. But I'll go out for a ride when it's shitty weather and we'll see. But on the balance of things, 6 meters for 30 minutes is quite a depth. So yeah, so hope you like this little scientific experiment. If you feel anything to add, just put something down in comments. I try to get back to everyone who does put a comment down. If you'd like me to test something else on the Cradle or a different phone, I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. Okay, catch you later.